What we have got, though, is Educating Ricky, haven't we?
Well, another one of my little things.
Oh, it's brilliant, then.
So how long's this going to last before you want to ditch this?
Well, we'll see. A couple of weeks.
It's not like that, Carl. It's all one. It's one love, man.
We're on the same team, man.
Yeah, we're just one voice, man. One true voice. Like those lads.
Yeah.
They could play.
Right, well, the Educating Ricky,
They could play.
Well, why don't we play a record and come back with Educating
The
Ricky?
Wind, Cat Stevens.
We need to get the jingle queued up as well.
Yeah, I'll get the jingle queued up.
No,
yeah.
I haven't got Neil Young lined up yet.
No, not you, Young. Cat Stevens. I gave it to you.
I know, we're not playing that yet.
Can we just play a record?
No, I told you to. Well, I told you to. See, so why aren't you playing the record I told you to play?
Because we've just had something chilled, right, from Tupac. Let's lift it up a bit now with a little bit of blur. Right?
Come on, play it. Oh, I'm not sure.
I just have. Crazy beat there on XFM 104.9. Right, we're gonna do Educating Ricky instead of Rockbusters.
Incidentally, on the subject of Rockbusters, we've just had an email from Phil. He says, I could do with this week's rather shoddy array of prizes, as I'm doing a car boot sale tomorrow and need a bit more tact to fill the table. We'll probably send it
we might as well do it anyway.
Yeah.
But Educating Ricky, it was a feature. Well, actually, about a year ago, I started a feature called Educating Karl, because we found out he had 1 E at O level at history. And I'd educate him on things like Rasputin, things that I thought he'd be interested in, you know, Winston Churchill, some of the greats, some scientific facts. And then I said, it's your turn, and he started telling me about people born without legs. Some people have got a funny eye. There's a woman whose tongue's longer than her arm. And really, you know, turning the screw on education. Yeah. So I don't know what he's got for me today. Maybe a dog born a cat. Let's have a look.
We've done that one. We've done that.
Is there, because often we should point out there's sometimes a crossover between Educating Ricky and Cheeky Freak of the Week, just in terms of subject matter.
Yeah, so we've done Cheeky Freak of the Week. We've done all the freaks. What have we done with the Freak of the Week? There's was a dog. There was a woman that had the back legs of a dog. There was last week. What was last week?
It was the girl who was born with 4 eyes, 2 mouths, and 3 legs.
Sure.
You weren't that impressed. I thought if we've got to that and it's not impressing you.
We are a tough audience.
Let's spin it. Let's move on.
Is there a jingle for Educating Ricky?
Educating Ricky. Oh God. You've told me Educating Ricky. Very similar to some of the other jingles I've done.
Well, they're made by the same people.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
okay,
well, it's just, I mean, Educating Ricky is just stuff that I learn in the week, and I think that's interesting. I keep it up here, and then I share it with you, right? And, some interesting stuff. One of them, right? Mount Everest.
Go on. I need more.
Right, well, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because people are leaving rubbish up there and that. And, like, whoever owns it is saying,
Whoever owns it?
he's saying, forget this. They're leaving a mess and all that. But do you know why it's called Mount Everest?
What was that? That's one, is it? That's one. There's rubbish on Mount Everest.
No,
How many people go up there?
Are we talking about people dumping old tellers and washing machines?
Who's fed up? The Yeti? What are you talking about?
No, I mean, that isn't what I'm educating you. I'm just telling, this is part of the story. I'm just telling you.
It's just a bit of context for you.
Like, they're leaving loads of rubbish up there.
Well, they're not leaving loads of rubbish up there, are they?
No, they are. They're apparently
not like prams and washing machines and seagulls flying everywhere.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But anyway, do you know why it's called that? You know why it's called Mount Everest?
Why it's called Mount Everest?
I know the mount bit.
It's because it's a large mount, and if you climb it, by the time you get to the top, you need to have a rest. And that isn't the educating bit. I'm just telling you.
It's not true.
Well, we'll leave that.
Well, no, Carl. In the name of everything holy, do you think that anyone named it because you have to have a rest when you've climbed it?
Well, we'll see. You'll see what people say on email. But
it's definitely not.
But anyway, that's one thing that I kind of thought, that's interesting. I'll remember that. I'll teach Ricky that, so you've learnt that. Right, now, are you familiar with this thing that they can do if you're dead, right? No, not if you're dead. It's like if you're ill and you know you're going to die, right?
I don't know what this is anymore.
Extraordinary.
Have a rest. Himalayas. Himalaya. What What?
Listen, this is an interesting fact. Come on. If you're ill but you know you're going to die,
Yeah, you can have this thing done in Detroit where you get put in a fridge,
right?
and if they work out, you know, what's wrong with you in 20 years' time, they go, right, that fella is in the fridge. He had that. We can sort it. Let's get him out, and they sort you out.
Yeah. Is this the first time you've come across this idea?
Yeah, I read it the other day. I didn't know.
You've
about
never
it.
heard of this before?
It's called
It's
cryogenically
cryogenically preserved.
Good, isn't it?
They put you at sort of like sub-zero temperatures, so stop all cellular activity.
So do you stop aging at that point?
Yeah, it's suspended animation.
So, well, what's the law on it, right? Because say if I had something, right?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, put me in a fridge, and when you've got the cure and that, wheel me out, sort me out. Say if they did that,
Yeah.
and it was like 40 years,
Yeah.
and in 40 years' time they get a cure for me.
Yeah.
Would I have to stay with Suzanne? Because she'd be 70.
Do you mean what are the rules? Should you be allowed to date a younger woman?
Well, it's not fair, is it? It's like good news, we sorted you out, but...
I don't think she'd mind. I reckon
She'd
she'd have the best 40 years of her life.
Yeah. And plus, they're never going to find a cure for what ails you.
That is genius. That is brilliant. You come out, you're cured, and you go, oh no.
I love the fact that's what he'd be lying there. If you could think while he was in that state, you'd be thinking, oh God.
She's losing her looks.
Yeah.
Just, oh dear.
But everything else as well, like, my job wouldn't be here.
No.
No. Although the figures would have gone up a little bit.
Yeah.
Flat's probably gone or knocked down or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Most of my family would be dead.
Yep.
So what's the point? What? How do you know about it? Who's done it?
Well, famously Walt Disney, apparently. I mean, Walt Disney actually did die, but had his body preserved so that should they one day be able to bring back people from the dead,
they need Walt Disney.
Hang on, who do we have?
But with him, nothing is going to change, because when he comes out, Mickey Mouse will still look the same.
Sure.
Unplug and all that.
Play a record! I don't know where your mind is. Play a record! It's brilliant, you just say words! It's the Everest!
Yeah.
They've cloned a man moth.
No, but that's the sort of thing I think we need now, right? We've covered a lot of stuff.
What,
But
education?
teaching, yeah.
Well, okay, what do you want to know?
Don't know.
Have you got
just-
something? Can you educate us on anything?
I've been reading bits
So
and
could we
bobs.
bring back just for one night only, educating Ricky?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah? Do you think it warrants that?
I don't know enough about it. Do you know what I mean?
About what?
It sounds perfect. Play the jingle.
Educating Ricky, he's getting smarter.
A couple of things happened in the week that I read about.
Okay.
Keeping up on what's going on in that.
Sure.
Yeah.
One was about that Galileo fella.
Okay.
Was it about 1636? Was it?
I think it might have been
not
earlier.
bad.
Go on.
Did some stuff with light and that.
Yeah, he did lots of physical experiments, yeah.
Is that it then, Carl, is it? He did some
sort
stuff
of-
with light and that.
What did he do with light? What was that?
Well, I think he invented the first,
Telescope.
telescope. So I think it's a particular lens though, and he did experiments where he dropped famously two different, weighted, balls from Pisa, and, they hit the ground at the same time, showing that it doesn't matter. The weight doesn't matter. Air resistance does and stuff like that.
I think he probably explained it a bit better than that.
Yeah, but I'm talking to Carl.
Sure.
Did they need to know
He's
stuff?
just thinking about pizza.
Yeah.
Did they need to know stuff like that back then?
What do you mean, did they need to know stuff like that? It's just,
There weren't people going around going, I've got to drop these two things off the Leaning Tower of Pizza. I just don't know which one's going to land first.
yeah, I need to know. Why do you need to
Bring me
know that?
Galileo.
Yeah,
It's for a bet.
yeah.
No, but if I was knocking about then, I'd be like, stop messing with that. We need a telly. Or, do you know what I mean?
I bet he thinks the Flintstones is real.
I know.
That'd be brilliant. That's what I'd do if I was a caveman. I'd make a telly out of rock.
Yeah.
And a pelican
And a
as
car
a
that I
cement
just
mixer.
ran along the road with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need a car.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't really got the internal combustion engine. Can you stick your feet through the bottom? Yeah, just get me a car for Christ's sake.
Anyway, so I learned that. And then,
What?
You learned his name.
Yeah.
Other people I learned the name of this week.
Oh, if a chimp could watch telly. Go on, Carl, go on.
and there was also a fella in the week who said that women shouldn't be wearing trousers
Why?
because they don't look good in them.
Right, and who was this man, and from what era did he-
French fella. Last week,
Did he mean walk around naked?
he just said women should wear skirts rather than trousers because no woman looks good in a pair of pants.
Right. How old was he?
He's probably about 67.
Uh-huh.
About that, 67, 68.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't happy with that. What do you think? What do you think about that?
It's rubbish.
Yeah.
These are the only things that have caught your eye over the last couple of weeks. This is the entire news.
Galileo did something with light. A French fella said women shouldn't wear trousers. See, that to me wouldn't pass as education.
But it's not education.
I don't know where you could ever use that. I don't know when that would ever be applicable to life.
I just like reading stuff that sort of reminds me of. Do you know what I mean? If I read it and it gets me thinking, I think that's a good little piece.
But I mean, but surely can't you just sort of like sit near something that vibrates to keep your brain going, or shake your head every now and again? I mean, what does this do? You mean it makes you start using your brain?
But what aspect of a Frenchman said women shouldn't wear trousers got your mind working? What questions were you
Because I
asking?
thought that's a bit daft, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
it
was
ends there
thinking-
with me. There's nothing else. There's nowhere else for me to go on that.
He closes
Your
the
mind's
gate.
still worrying.
Yeah, go on. What did you think? Let's go through this. Oh, I wish we could download his
I know,
thoughts.
I know.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great, like a DVD?
Like a cartoon.
Imagine that extra footage on the Office DVD.
Yeah, Carl's brain.
That would be
With a commentary.
amazing. Oh, with
I
a
mean is-
commentary. Go on.
Women wearing trousers and that, right? On the estate that I grew up in,
Yeah.
on right? There was a woman about 4 houses down, right?
Right.
Rough. She's the
She
one.
was, or the estate.
She was, right?
Yeah.
She's the one whose kid took a horse into her house.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Now, we won't go over that again.
No.
If you're a new listener, I think we covered. I think they get
That's
the
all you
idea
need to
down,
know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, she used to wear leggings.
Yeah.
Now, they're a bad idea.
They are a terrible idea. I agree with you there, Carl. If you're a lady of
What
the
colour?
normo persuasion...
Were they pink?
No, they were sort of black, but with all bits on them.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean?
What,
Yeah.
toast and
Just
horse
bits.
droppings? Yeah, go on, yeah.
And she used to, she's quite a big woman.
Sure.
Pauline Quirk, I think
Yeah,
we
well,
described her as.
Look like a light bulb when
It
she was
is those
bending
kind of
over in
women that are
leggings.
attracted to leggings.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They are drawn to them like a moth. They keep sort of flame.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
used to wear them, and that's what I remember when I read this piece. She used to work on one of those sex line things.
Right.
Right, she used to do that. But
What, was she, an engineer?
the weird thing with her was, she had big eyelids
Right.
Go on.
that were too big, and this is what I was thinking.
What
right?
do you mean she had big eyelids? How big do eyelids have to be for you to go, they're big eyelids? What was she shoplifting with them? Would she come out of Dixon's with, like, radio stored in them? What do you mean she
No,
had big eyelids?
it was another one of them popular things around our way. Do you know? Like,
What do you mean popular things? They
think
didn't
people
go,
have it.
they go, oh, I'll tell you what, they're all the rage. Can I get some big eyelids, please?
No. It was just like one of them things that people suffered with. Just big eyelids. They could hardly open their eyes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's one of them popular things around where I grew up. People had big eyelids. They could hardly open their eyes. What does that mean? What sort of freak town were you born in? You had webbed feet people with big heads. You got women with big eyelids. What does big eyelids mean?
Are you confusing her with the horse?
Yeah. Did she have hooves? Look, what?
Just too much skin. It was like the neck of a chicken, but on the eyes.
What's your point? Anyway, so there's this big eyelided woman with the
And
leggings.
that's what I'm saying to you, though. That's when I read that story with people with trousers.
Yeah.
I went from that.
Yeah.
To
into
a
that.
woman who used to have big eyelids. I still know the point.
But then, and also the other bloke who had the eyelid problem was a mate of mine.
Right.
His dad had it, and same problem, massive eyelids.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I used to say to my mum, I'm going round to Dave's house,
Yeah.
and
Or Drew
say,
Pig,
well,
as you call him.
that's all right, but make sure his dad doesn't take you out in the car because he could hardly see. He had to have his head
gets to tilt his head back to keep his eyes
Make
open.
sure! Did he have a couple of matches with him at all times?
What a load of gobbledygook. But this began as educating Ricky.
I know,
So
it's
what,
like
he was
people
thinking,
with eyelids.
but it's like you're supposed to make that leap as well.
Yeah.
If I mentioned the trousers, Ricky will probably be thinking about people with big eyelids and women wearing leggings.
Play a record, Carl.
Got nonsense.
Adverts.
No. Oh, all right.
Before we move on, was the Sharks article interesting? Did you learn anything?
It's pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, I'll teach you something about that later.
Oh, okay.
Is this educating Ricky?
It wasn't, but I can teach you a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Play some ads and that.
Play some ads on a tune, and then have we got maybe a competition?
Yeah.
All
What
right.
we got?
We're all looking forward to that.
All right.
Fortune Faded, Red Hot Chili Peppers on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant and Karl Pilkington. Back for 2 hours a day, then a Monday off. Carning the management, baby, and sending this station spiralling down into the depths for his greed and selfishness.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell you what I read about. on the
Sharks,
way.
monkeys, or jellyfish?
It's 10 past, isn't it? We haven't done a little bit of knob news.
No, we haven't done no news, no.
But
It's been 3 months.
there's
It's
been-
3 months coming.
there's this thing. I don't know the full story. I don't know how it happened, right? But little Russian fella.
Yeah.
He was sort of having sort of emptying his bladder, right? And
Yeah.
somehow electrocuted himself,
Right.
And sort of did a bit of damage.
How did he smashed
I don't
onto
know.
some
I don't
live
know.
wires or something?
Something like that. So
Did it
anyway,
damage to himself or to an electric fire or something?
no, to himself.
To himself.
Yeah. And so the doctor.
Didn't slip and curling tongs went up his arse when he was pissing, because that's happened a lot in
Yeah, we've all been
hospitals. We've all shoved the old curling tongs up the arse when having a piss.
Right. So I can't even be bothered.
No, go on, we're interested. We're interested. Come on, we're interested. Don't
You
give up.
can't be bothered. You get Mondays off. Do some work.
Right. So anyway, so the doctor says, "Oh, it's not looking good. We'll have to take that off."
What?
He's like,
a novectomy?
Yeah.
Really?
But the funny thing is, right?
Nothing funny about that.
They've done. You're doing me head in. You're doing me
Just
head
tell
in
the
today.
story.
Just doing me head in.
Well, you can chill out on Monday.
I've only got 15 minutes, but I'm going to torture you every Saturday. I'm going to get the money's worth out of this, because you get Mondays off, and I can't bear the fact someone getting away with something like that, because it's terrible. So you're going to stick this out, or you're going to have to work Mondays. So take it on the chin, right? Okay.
Just finish the story.
Yes.
I command you.
Just do it.
Anyway, so he said, you know, will you be able to sort me a little knob out?
A prosthetic
No.
cock, yeah.
Yeah. But they put him out
Yeah.
for the operation.
Yeah.
He woke up,
Yeah.
right, and he's thinking, oh, thank God that's over and done with.
Yeah.
They've only grown it on his arm.
What are you talking about? You twat. Shut the you're an idiot. What do you mean they've grown it on his arm?
Apparently, like, that's the way they do it.
Oh, yeah, but to then put it on, that wasn't a mistake. It wasn't doctor going, did it go there? Some bloke I didn't do a degree.
Are you a real doctor?
Yeah, yeah.
But why put it there?
Because it's got to grow, it's got a graft there, so they can control it. To skin tissue.
But on your arm.
Well,
But they're
On
going to
your
remove it
back or-
from the arm itself. What do you mean on the back?
on your back.
Somewhere, well, we can't wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, but you could
That's
have
ridiculous.
a
He's in hospital.
but this way you can still have a little tug, can't he?
But they'll leave it there for quite a bit. It's not, do you know what I mean? It's not going to be like, oh, it's just there for a few days.
Yeah.
It's there for a bit. That's not good, is it?
So he's got a cock on his arm.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What do you mean, what's up with that?
Well, I mean, you could say it's a thumb or something, couldn't he? Yeah.
But they remove it.
Be good
And
for
attach
hitching.
it down
wouldn't it?
below
If
later.
you had a knob instead of a thumb and you went hitchhiking, just tickle it. And they can see it like a mile down the road, couldn't they?
Posting.
Yeah. If I'd lost my knob, I'd go, oh, I'm not going to have all that stuff. Just whack a pair of tits on me. Do you know what I mean? I think, oh, just forget it.
But why not just put it where it should be straight away instead of messing about?
Where should it be straight away?
You know.
On the
you know.
forehead.
Listen, are we doing a competition?
Let's
then?
play
I
a
can't be
tune.
bothered.
Let's
Come on,
just
Carl, you can't be bothered. Right,
Alright,
okay,
bit of
we're
rainbow,
going to
bit of
scrap
rainbow,
this
yeah?
and you're going to work Mondays again.
Modest Chambers, Kings of Leon on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant and Karl Pilkington. Steve,
Yes.
I want to talk to you. I think it was, might have been Wednesday night. I was in the pub. Phone goes. Carl goes, "Are you watching that thing about parasites?"
Right.
I went, "No, I'm out." He went, "Oh, fell with a maggot in his head."
fella with a maggot in his head.
Yeah. And they go, oh no, he's pulling it out now. Oh God. I said, well, I'll get it. I said, yeah, see you later. About 5 minutes later, I get a message on my phone. Beep, beep. I look at it. It just says, oh no, there's a fella with his fish up his cock now.
There's a fella with a fish up his cock.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Do you want to explain that, Carl? Is it one of those little ones that swim up if you're having a slash in the Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it? But it was still like stuff like that. It started off with
What does the fish do when it gets in there?
just sits there.
Why?
Well, what else can it do?
No, but why does it go up there?
Don't know. I didn't listen to that bit. There's a bit. He started off with a fella who had a bit of meat and got a tapeworm inside him.
Yeah.
And he grew it for however long, and then it came out at the end. It was about 7 foot long.
On purpose?
Yeah, he did it on purpose. Yeah, for the program, right?
I think probably slimming, isn't it?
Well, I was thinking that could I mean, you're a fan of Waller. Could he purposely have about 8 of them?
What, Rick Waller?
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
because they were saying how they eat, a lot of stuff when they're in you. They just eat all
Well,
of it.
they take enough so you don't die, and nor do they, yeah. But I mean, you've got to keep taking them out, haven't you? Because you'll still have the same weight, because it's got to go somewhere. So you'll have them in you. What you got to do is, like, let them eat your meal and then take them out.
Do you think worm watchers will catch on?
Yeah.
So anyway, so that happened, right? And then there was a woman with a maggot in her head.
A woman with a maggot in her
Yeah,
head?
she went on holiday, it got in there somehow, and
Stowaway.
it just it was massive. And the thing is, she had a hole in her head, and she's there being interviewed with the doctor, like, and you can see it just sort of sticking its head out. Like, do you know when you see a cartoon with a maggot in an apple,
Yeah.
and it looks around like that?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just take it out there and then?
I think they could have done, but the doctor's messing about. It's like, well, it's good for the show, isn't it? And they left it in there.
Right, that's libelous.
Well,
That is libelous.
but I found it weird. Why not just grab it? When it
Because there must be a reason. There must be one of those medical reasons that you don't really know about, Carl.
right. And another bit. This was the best one, right?
Grab it!
Right. There's this fella, and he was on his bike, right,
Yeah.
cycling to work or whatever, and he sort of sees this thing in the corner of his eye. Right?
Literally in the corner of his eye. Or you mean he saw
He just said he saw
in his
something.
peripheral
He
vision?
saw
Okay,
something
yeah.
and thought, what's that?
Yeah.
So he thought, oh, doesn't matter, whatever. And he stops off at a cafe, right?
Yeah.
Get a little scone, a tea or whatever. And he goes in there and he's sat down, and the waiter comes over. He says, yeah, what do you want? He says, I'll have a scone and a tea. He goes, all right then. So he goes to get it, comes back. As he puts the tea and the scone down, his face is like, what is that? Right? Like a look of frightenedness on his face, right? Drops the tea and legs it. So the fella's going, what? So he legs it after the bloke and goes, what? And he says, oh, something came out of your nose. That was massive.
Sorry, something came out
Listen,
of the guy
this is all
serving.
true because people would have watched it, so don't start saying it
Sorry,
didn't
but hang on,
happen.
I just need to clarify. The guy
I
on the bike...
I don't believe he ran away.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't believe he legged it. I don't believe he had a look of frightenedness on his face, and I don't believe he said something massive came out your nose.
Wait a
and
minute.
I don't even believe he had a cup of tea and a scone. These are the things that I think are embellished.
But who had something coming out of his nose? Was it the guy serving the scone?
The one who was on the bike who ordered the scone,
Yeah, but what
It
was
came out
it?
of his nose.
Yeah, what was it? Came out of his nose.
right? So he goes home and he thinks, I've got to sort this out because it's not good and that. So he
But
sat.
what? No, it was out of his nose. So you mean it poked out of his nose? It didn't come out.
It just said hello and then it...
It was like the maggot in the head.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
it just-
popped his head out, had a look around and went back in.
Why
like-
did the bloke drop the tea and run?
Well, it's weird, isn't it?
All right, so he goes home.
He goes
Yeah.
home and he goes, oh, God, So he sits in front of the mirror and he's sat there waiting. This thing comes out. Again, sort of looks round, goes back in again. So he goes, oh,
No scones.
right.
Not interested.
So he goes, I've got to sort this out. He goes to the doctor's,
Yeah.
says to the doctor, I've got something up my nose. It just keeps coming out and having a look round, going back in.
Didn't say that.
So the doctor's like, oh, I haven't heard of that before, right?
Didn't say that.
So sat there, It does it again. The doctor looks, frightened again.
Runs away?
Yeah.
Well,
He's got a look of frightenness on his face.
He had a look of medical frightenness. He dropped his stethoscope and legged it.
No, he said, I know what it was. So what? So you got a leech up your nose. He had a leech about that long.
What's radio?
Well, how long's that?
4 inches.
4 inches coming out of his nose. Next time it stuck its head out, he grabbed it, pulled it out. That's horrible, though, isn't it? Isn't it?
Can I just remind people, just let people know, when Karl was saying it was about that long and Ricky said 4 inches, he was using his fingers.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have his... No.
There's nothing else there.
The feather out, no.
So he had a leech up his nose. How did he get a leech up his nose?
Don't know, again, I'm not that bothered about that bit. It's just- all the footage and stuff.
Oh, play a record.
Brilliant programme.
Yeah.
It's just the same. He just sees that. He gets fast. He doesn't read on. His education is just sound bites and self-embellishment in his own head.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
silly,
like
'cause
he
people-
gets all his news from Ananova and he just reads the headline.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't bother reading it.
But he considers that education. He gets annoyed if you think that more
Please
information is
don't
useful.
get going on that, 'cause we'll talk about that later. If you're
I'll
going to
tell
start
you
having
what.
a go.
Right, okay. We're going to play a song now, and I'm going to tell London Karl's confusion over evolution.
Right.
Better you two?
Oh, brilliant.
Sweetest thing. 104.9 XFM, 104.9. You2, the sweetest thing on XFM. Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Karl Pilkington.
So, we're with Karl in the week. So, what can we do this week? I was saying, well, don't do Rockbusters. That's dead in the water. I hope the listening public agree with me. He's going, well, I want to teach you stuff again. Remember what I taught you last week? I went, no, no idea. Were you joking? I went, no. And he went, Ivan the Terrible goes like a fella's eyes.
Yeah.
He actually said Ivan the Terrible at the time.
Yeah.
So
I can't remember. This was a man who had built something for Ivan the Terrible, and then Ivan
but his
gouged
idea of
eyes out.
education is telling someone something that knows more about the subject than him, so they can correct him when he's telling them it. And so I said, well, I don't know. And he gets annoyed that me and you are dubious against monkeys who perform bank robberies. And he goes, but you believe in Newton. He doesn't know the difference. I was trying to explain the laws of the universe, right? It was going, what do you do? And so all I come up with, I thought somewhat interesting. You know when you tell a child maths, you say you've got 3 potatoes and you've got 4 potatoes.
Yeah.
I have to do that with science to Karl.
Yeah.
So I ended up saying, imagine you're in a shopping trolley with loads of house bricks. If you throw the house bricks out, you'll go the other way. He loved that.
Right.
He didn't you?
Because I didn't know that would happen. And it's sort of useful to know. It sort of explained a bit to me and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I like doing stuff every week. I think listeners go away going, well, I didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? Karl told me something there.
They forget it instantly, just like we do. We're
don't.
friends of yours, and we forget it instantly.
No, the annoying thing with you is, Steve, not so much, Ricky, at least he'll listen now and again, he'll just dismiss stuff straight away. I told
Karl-
you loads of stuff yesterday, I taught you loads of stuff.
But Karl, what you consider education...
What did you
hang on, what you consider education, I consider tittle-tattle.
Well,
It's not education. Do you know what I mean? You seem to think it's education. It's just kind of gossip, stories you've sort of half read.
right, all right, example of yesterday. Goldfish have longer memories than people think they do.
Yeah.
You said no, it's rubbish.
No, we didn't. We said,
No,
where'd you get that
we said,
from? We
where'd you
said,
get the
oh, really?
information from?
Yeah.
There's not enough information there for it to be educational, because what you've said
Because
is
it's also
longer than
relative.
you think. I don't know.
Because that as a statement, it has no objectivity. Goldfish's memories are longer than some people think. That isn't a fact.
Exactly.
Because we don't know how long do people think a goldfish's memory is. Do you see what that isn't a fact? Whereas Newton's laws of physics and the universe
All
are.
right. Yeah, but it was just a little thing. And I taught you more than that. I said about there's loads of Chinese people, if you put them in a line, you can't get to the end of it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
There's loads of Chinese people.
We know that, but what? If we put them in a line, we can't get to the end of it.
We just say there's about 1 billion
Do you know-
Chinese people in the world.
But what really annoys me is, right, I read something on the internet the other day, because I'm always trying to learn stuff.
Yeah, no, you are. I know you are.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're having a go at me because you're saying, well, what does that mean? Yeah, there was a report on, I think it was Ananova or BBC News website. It said, the world may end in 32 million years. Right, first of all, it says may, it doesn't say it will. And 32 million, who's going to argue with that? And yet they're allowed to put that on a website. You're not having a go at them.
No, but
But you
Carl,
didn't read
that's
on.
There's more
It
information.
wasn't like, that wasn't meant to be a newsflash to worry people. That was like, oh, scientists have discovered that possibility. That was just like.
Yeah, but again, possibility.
No, but Carl,
Yeah, but
it's the
there's-
8 other paragraphs that you haven't read. You see, that'll have to give
need to,
explanations
they
as to
need
why
to,
they
yeah.
think that might happen. So therefore, it becomes a news item. It becomes educational. It's not just the headline, the bullet point. The headline's just supposed to. It's supposed to draw you into the story, so you read on. That's not all the information.
But then I was trying to come up with things to excite him, and I realised that I was opening a can of worms. I was trying to come up with facts for him. He was going, give me facts. So I said, oh, okay. Why can't an owl? Why does an owl have to turn its sort of head 180 degrees? And I said, it's because the eyes are so large, it has to have a huge focal point for its sight, that they can't move within the skull, right? And he went, well, why'd they do that? Why didn't they just do it, give them normal eyes, and then after I've turned their head? I went, what do you mean? Why didn't they? He went, well, whoever did that. I went, well, it was evolution. It was, he went, it's like giraffes. I read that giraffes grew their necks to eat food. So they didn't grow their necks to get the food. The ones that had upshots lived longer and so got the food and passed on their. He went, yeah, but why didn't they just give them wings? I went, why didn't who just give them wings? He got angry and went, whoever gave them the necks. So his understanding of evolution made me fall on the floor.
Who do you imagine is they? Because you don't believe in God, do you? So who is it you imagine is they?
Well, whoever made us sorted us out.
Who?
I don't know. It just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Carl, listen,
there's no will to evolution. It's natural selection,
I
isn't
still
it?
don't get it though. We talked about an hour, didn't we?
I know.
And
Yeah, but to be
don't
fair,
get it.
I watched as Ricky tried to give you actually what was quite a concise and educated version of evolution. He tried to explain it to you, and I have never seen a person lose interest quicker.
But I tried to use actual fact, then I tried to use metaphor and analogy, then I showed you some computer programs to show what biofeedback is and everything. I tried all these things, and Steve's right. You were looking out the window.
Have you ever spoken, Carl, to someone who's got Alzheimer's disease? And you try to explain who you are, and they're listening, and then that's what you're like. It's extraordinary. But listen, seriously, I went home, I found this book, I found a couple of facts which I think are more up your street. Evolution, a little bit complicated, a little bit big. But this one, I think we may have mentioned it before, I think you'll like this. This is from a book of facts and trivia. The Egyptians trained baboons to wait on tables. That's interesting to you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you got any more there?
I'll see if I can find
Oh, he's
it.
interested.
Yeah.
Can get the staff.
That did happen,
You
yeah.
pay peanuts.
definitely happened,
You get
yeah.
monkeys.
And then what did they go off and do after that?
Well, it doesn't say. So
I
this is
love
it.
the fact that he thinks, right, okay, so in his mind, it's now the monkey going, it's 5:30, I'm off, you know I was going early today, and they go off maybe dancing or something, or they come in late.
No, I assumed what you meant there is that was their first career move. And
Yeah,
then they
well,
went on. It's like actors waiting to be discovered.
Play a record.
Just one more before you play a record.
Oh, man.
You'll like this. Peter the Great. You ever heard of Peter the Great?
No.
Okay, well anyway, Peter the Great had his wife's lover executed.
You'll love this, Carl.
Right, so his wife had a lover, he had him executed, and he put his head into a jar of alcohol, and his wife had to keep it in her bedroom. Do you understand? That's every time every morning she'd wake up, and there was her lover's head in a
Who
jar.
took his head off? He took his own head off.
Play a record.
Play a record.
She had a lover, and never mind. Never mind.
It couldn't be any more concise.
Mad World on XFM. We just had a text, Rick, from Andrew Barnes. He says he watched the same documentary, it would appear, as Carl did in the week. And he says here, just to clarify, the leech nose man got it up there when drinking from a muddy stream. And he goes on, one can only imagine the frightenedness he experienced.
Carl. Explain to him once more what happened with Peter the Great.
All right, so we've got Peter the Great,
Yeah.
okay, and his wife had a lover.
That's
on the
another
side.
man.
Another man.
Not Peter the Great.
She was having an affair with someone else.
Right.
And Peter the Great, he found out about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So he sliced off this bloke's head. He killed him. He executed him.
Right.
Were you with me so far?
The fella who
Oh,
she
Jesus.
she was seeing for a bit.
Yeah, there's only two fellas involved.
There's two people
though.
involved. One's Peter the Great, the other one's
Right,
not.
right.
The guy that's not Peter the Great,
Derek the terrible.
Derek the rubbish,
Yeah.
right? He's having an affair with Peter the Great's missus. So Peter the Great slices off his head, puts it inside a jar of alcohol to preserve it, and puts it in his wife's bedroom. So every morning she wakes up, she sees her dead lover's head.
You'd have thought he wouldn't have wanted to remember, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Best bury the head so she don't remember.
Well, it was a reminder so as not to put it about.
And did it work?
Oh, I don't know.
I love that. Again, that to me is an amazing thing to do. And you go, did it work? I mean, you've got quite an interesting mind, actually. I mean, you are, in some ways, really, really bright and intelligent. I love the way you think. You're one of the cleverest blokes in some ways that I know.
I know it says I've got common sense.
Well,
Yeah.
And that's more important than knowing about,
But it's it's like you follow the subplot, which is quite an interesting thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like you tell you a story, you'll always pick up on something that I didn't even think was an important bit. It's like you're looking out of the window all the time.
So what's important about that head thing?
What do you mean?
The head in a jar.
It's a grotesque thing to do. It shows ego, power, cruelty, and revenge.
although I think it probably did work because he is called Peter the Great.
Yeah.
So you'd assume he got it right.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can query that. That's the sort of facts you give us. You see now, you're on the other side of the fence, and you've got questions just like we've always got questions.
No, but in Karl's thing, it would have been, turns out, some weird happened, right? And he was still alive.
Yeah.
And so she was still having sex with body. And his head was watching.
Yeah.
And Peter the Great didn't even know.
See how he's perked up?
I understand what you're saying. Now, I've learned some other stuff, so I'll see if I can, educate you a bit before 3.
But I want to know, I'll tell you what education I want. I want to know what sort of things I can buy this weekend.
Butt plugs.
No. Have you got any adverts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Pandora's
that time, though,
box. There's some sort of lesson there.
Yeah.
What happened? All the evils of the world, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, don't try and explain
brilliant.
it to Karl.
No, Pandora's box.
Go on.
Well, told not to open it, opened it, released all the evils that are in the world now.
But did the person say if you open it, loads of evil will come out?
It's not true. It's not true. It didn't really happen. It's not like evolution. It's not the truth.
But you remember that? Yeah, you won't listen to some of my stuff, like goldfish and stuff.
No, it's not that we don't listen to it. It's that you would pass off how all the evils in the world got here. Because on Anna Nova it would be, Pandora opens box.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of headlines,
Oh, here we
what's
go.
going on in the
Okay,
world?
look. Yeah, imagine if Pilkington was on News at 10, okay?
We should just explain, you cannot be bothered to read an entire news story. You get everything you need from a headline, don't you?
well, I think it's enough. I think if they did...
Well,
the
let's
news-
see if this is enough. Let's see
Right, okay.
if Trevor McDonald just read this on the News at 10, it'd be short and you get back to the football, whatever.
Yeah, or the
Here we go. And here is the news at 2:15 with Karl Pilkington. Bong.
Man who walks backwards around lake falls in.
Bong.
Chinese woman eats dirt.
Bong.
Man lives in rubbish dump for 10 years.
Brilliant. Bong.
Czech family says they've got a rabbit with 3 knobs. Right?
Right.
Done.
Sorry, can you just read a little bit more of the Czech family with 3 knobs?
Just about a family.
Not read it to yourself. Read it out on air.
It's just about...
Well, he can't read it to himself. I tell him to read it to himself. We still hear it.
No, he was, because I could see his lips moving.
Go on.
Just this fella who had 3 rabbits.
Right, just think of this is Trevor McDonald.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on, Karl. Okay, oh, here's the news. Right, good, brilliant. Go on.
There's a fella, he's got 3 rabbits and that, and then he checks them out, right?
Yeah.
2 of the rabbits have got 2 knobs each.
Right.
And he goes, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Sure.
And they're throwing them around, sort of chucking, showing them around the family and stuff, saying, look at that, that's weird. Picks up the 3rd one, it's got 3.
Yeah.
So they ate the 2 with 2, because they thought they best keep the 3rd one, because a little bit lucky in that.
Yeah.
It is lucky. 3 knobs there, yeah.
Now here's the sports news, and that's how it would work.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. We'll read about the Chinese woman who eats dirt. I'm interested in that.
Said. That's it. That is the story, isn't it? What more do you need to know? It's
Well,
just
I want to
saying,
know a little bit more. Can you just embellish it?
78-year-old Chinese woman. She says she's 78. Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
With my theory.
Karl's theory is that Chinese people don't age well. And so those Chinese people that are saying they're 112 are really only 33. That's why he doesn't want to be recognised, because he doesn't want to walk out from here into Chinatown.
Yeah.
on.
Just says she's been eating soil for 70 years. She's ate about 10 tons of the stuff, and it's done her no harm. Kept her grounded.
It's probably all right for you, isn't it? Because it passes through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they say, don't they, if you're having a kid, let it play in soil and that, because...
Well, that's to get it immune, yeah, to get it, yeah. But lots of, like, things with sort of birds and reptiles sometimes swallow soil and stones because it grinds up stuff, breaks down cellulose for them. Doesn't do you any harm.
All right, then.
One more fact from this book for you, Carl. Apparently, officially, the Second World War is not over. It's not actually over because there's never been an official treaty signed between Germany and Russia. So it's still going on. Interesting or not?
Not as good as the monkey one and
the woman who eats dirt.
And the Peter the Great and that.
Sure.
But, yeah, it is over, isn't it? Isn't it, though? That's what I mean about you annoying me with stuff that you go, oh, that's interesting. I don't think that is interesting.
Okay.
There was, what was it I learnt?
What was it I learned? Think of that as a question.
Well, we're all trying to figure that out.
Yeah, go on.
Leonardo...
DiCaprio?
The painter.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. He could write with one hand, draw with the other at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
It's all right.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, if you have an interesting fact for Karl Pilkington that you think he might be intrigued by, email ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk.
What have we got coming up? What have we got coming up?
More education stuff. Some good tunes and that.
Yeah.
And a bit of Outcast.
Yeah.
I've got another fact for you, Carl. Might be of interest to you. This is the final one. The ancient Babylonians had few... What?
Can I just stop you there? What's a Babylonian?
My head's gonna burst. What do you mean, what's a Babylonian?
I've never heard of one.
No, but work out, what's an Evertonian?
Someone who supports Everton.
Well, or from?
From Liverpool.
Yeah, so what's a Babylonian?
He's from Baba.
Yeah, well, anyway, some people from Baba, ancient Baba, they didn't have very many doctors in those days, all right? Because they felt that illnesses should be left to the wisdom of the public, right? So if you were sick, okay, you were placed in the city centre, right? And then a passerby...
Outside Baba.
Outside Baba. And a passerby who had suffered from the same ailment or who had seen it treated in the past, they would pass by, they would give them advice on how to be cured. Do you understand? So there'd be no doctors, just people passing by would see, they'd say, what's wrong with you? And they'd say, well, blah, 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 I've had the same thing, here's some advice. And pedestrians were forbidden to pass such an individual without inquiring about the complaint and prescribing for it if they knew how to.
So hang on, so there's someone ill.
Yeah.
It's outside the town hall.
Yeah.
People walk past, go, what's up with you? They go, oh, my foot hurts. And they go, oh, you've got to do this to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And were they ever right?
Well, what do you mean?
Were they ever right?
Well, how do we know?
What are you telling me?
What?
What have you just told me? What am I meant to take from that? You just said strangers sort of say, you've got that wrong with you.
I think he's sulking. I don't think he's ever going to take anything we tell him again because we don't.
No, but I don't
like the fact that he goes, monkeys can do armed robberies, and we go, no, they can't.
I don't understand what the problem is.
But how is that different from telling me that a Chinese woman ate dirt? How is that not the same sort of
Because that's weird. Someone sat in Trafalgar Square going, I've got a headache and I go take some Nurofen, isn't shocking. I'm not a doctor. I've given him a bit of advice.
But neither is the dirt lady. She's not particularly interesting. Neither of them are particularly interesting. I'm just trying to give you an example of the same sort of drivel you feed us every week.
Would you sort of have tea round at our house? It's weird. The Chinese woman...
Right, so it's weird. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. It's weirdness that you're interested in.
See, I thought that you were actually interested in sort of interesting sort of stuff.
But if it's weird, it helps.
If it's weird, it helps.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be major news. The other day there was something about this fella who... I think he wanted to be an actor, right? And he was trying all his life to be an actor. Couldn't get a gig anywhere, right? So when he died, he said, right, I'm going to leave all my money to the theatre as long as that theatre uses my skull in that play they do with the head.
Hamlet.
In Hamlet. So that's that sort of news, and it's
What?
weird.
Right.
What money did he have if he'd been a struggling actor?
He had some money in that.
What did he do?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm interested in, what he did. Yeah,
No,
that's
but
what
it
me and
doesn't
Steve...
matter, though.
Yeah, that's what me and Steve are interested in, what he did, how he earned his money.
So, because you were going to educate us this week with some interesting facts.
Oh, yeah, come on then.
Is that it, or have you got more?
Well, that's weird.
But that's not educational. You didn't give me his name, you didn't give me when, you didn't give me what
No,
theatre.
but also to take from it. Do you know what I mean? If people listening and go, well, I'm a bit like that. It's like if you've got to be dead and have your skull on stage, that isn't the job for you. That's what I'm saying. If it takes that much, give it up, do something else. Right? What else have I taught you?
I don't know.
You haven't taught us, so you've never taught me anything.
See, we'll just have to sort of...
What, agree to disagree?
Right. I don't know what you can sort of learn from this.
Go on then.
7-Up, the drink.
Yeah.
Right. We're actually on air now, aren't we?
Yeah, this is
right.
it,
Okay,
this is it, baby.
This is a radio show that we're paid
Forget
for.
that then, forget.
No, come on, 7 Up.
It's not really... Not
It's not,
important.
it's not interesting or
Go on,
important.
no, come on then. Come on.
The little red dot, that's above the 7 on the can. Do you know, it says 7
Yeah,
up and there's a little red dot.
Yeah.
That red dot's there because the creator of it was an albino and he had red eyes. And he had that little thing there as his little trademark.
Is that true?
It's true.
That's quite interesting.
Right then. So that's what I'm saying. It's not that important, but it's interesting.
If it's true, that's interesting.
It isn't. It's true and it's interesting.
Okay, that's good.
Any more?
You know, Coke used to contain real cocaine. So
Well,
like
they used to be medicines, didn't they?
tonics, yeah.
No, they were medicines. I read that tomato ketchup and Coca-Cola started off as medicines.
Probably not a medicine, probably more of a tonic, because it probably a pick me up, wasn't it? If I had Coke in it and caffeine and sugar, and same as ketchup, probably lots of vitamin C and lots of sugar, it was probably more of a tonic. It wasn't really a medicine. They didn't say, cancer, have this on your
It's
chips.
some HP.
Wasn't a medicine, it was...
Well, it was, kind of.
All right, okay, let's
Exactly.
agree to disagree on that particular one.
Okay, alright, yeah.
Is that it, Carl?
What
Because
else?
you've
Any
been
other
educated
facts?
this week. You've given us the 7-Up thing, okay.
I've told you about the goldfish.
Not really, but yeah.
He didn't tell us anything about goldfish. This is your fact, right? You know what? Goldfish might have longer memories than some people think. That's not a fact. That under no circumstances would imagine Magnus Magnuson saying, what animals might have longer memories than most people think? This is goldfish correct. Imagine that as a question. How is that a fact?
If you ever have children, you can educate them with this kind of drivel. Is this how you're going to raise your kids? So their minds just pumped full of
That'd
this
be my
rubbish?
job. I'd keep them interested with stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Suzanne does the proper stuff.
Yeah. So you agree there is some proper stuff?
Yeah, but I wouldn't make him do it. I'd just sort of leave the book there, and then if he read it, I'd go, that's good. That is.
What book would you think? What, the 50th freakiest people ever to be born?
Give him that to start with.
What would you tell me your favourite was? The little fella who's playing the keyboard?
That or the three-legged fella.
Yeah, okay. So he's learnt that. That's the first day at school. What would you teach him the second day at school?
I don't know, because
Why do owls have to turn 180 degrees to look the other way?
they've got big eyes.
Yeah, and what's that mean?
What do you mean? What's it mean?
Can I just... I don't think you should have children.
Well, Suzanne's always saying, she'd like to hear tiny feet running around the flat. Stuff. I just said, let's get a little midget cleaner.
Can I just give you a little fact here? Someone's emailed in for you, Carl. They've sent an interesting fact for you. I think you're going to be interested in this. Don't read it on the email. Let me read it for you. I think you'll be excited. An interesting fact from Carl. That's from Toby. He says, Attila the Hun punished some fella who annoyed him by cutting off his arms and legs. You'll love this. And stitching his arms back where his legs should be. And vice versa. Look at his face. Look at the little smile that's just cracked on his lips. That is the kind of fact you've been waiting for all day, isn't it?
So go on, again, so...
Attila the Hun, right? Some guy he didn't like. He cut off his arms and his legs, and he stitched his legs on where his arms should be, and his arms where his legs should be. Look at him looking at his body, trying to picture it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let it sink in for a little while, then I'll ruin it for him. Carl, what are you thinking?
I'm just picturing it.
Right, he would have died. It would have been tokenistic. There's no way that person could have lived through it. So it was just to the Huns' fun. He probably put him on a stick outside his gate or something. There's no way in those days that he could have gone through complete limb amputation and...
So would he have wore a jumper for pants?
Placebo, Special Needs on XFM 104.9. Email in where Lanzarote is. I don't know if it's Italy or Spain or Europe or maybe Africa. You know, these are the sort of things, these are the reasons I come into it, to at least learn something, innit, Carl? We've stopped educating Ricky, so I've stopped learning, you know, about things like the woman who ate mud all her life.
I told you something before when we were in the office.
What was that? What did you teach me?
They've just counted how many fish are in the sea.
No, they haven't.
They've just done a census.
A census?
What, a fish?
Yeah, some fellas have gone in the sea and they've got to work out. There's about...
Mrs. Spratt, is this your son? No, he's a lodger. Okay, well, let's mark him down. That's 2. Oh, I've lost count. 6 million, 4 and... Oh, darn. So how many are there?
About... There's a lot.
Oh. Well, there are more species of fish than bird, mammal and reptile put together.
Can I ask a question?
That's on my DVD of animals.
That's still available in the shops. Probably find it online. You'll get that slightly cheaper.
$15.99. What? Go on, ask me a question.
Ask me a question. Includes Karl Pilkington's also on the DVD.
Yeah.
That's a perfect Christmas gift.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, this is a question. I was discussing this yesterday. This is not a bit of shit. This is not a joke. I genuinely have always been slightly perplexed, and we were discussing it last night. The notion of the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mean, you know, the birds and the bees. I understand how, you know.
Why they use the birds and the bees?
Yeah, because, well, you see, I always, as a child, I assumed the bees were having some kind of relations with the birds.
No.
So what is there anything to do with the birds and the bees, or is it literally, you know, just like a euphemism? It's just, the birds and the bees.
No, but they...
Do the birds do anything with the bees?
No, not at all. It was where
they just take them out,
it was where parents used to sidestep the issue by saying things like, you know, when a lady blackbird and a man blackbird, they meet, right? They make a little nest. And then because they're in love, they have an egg.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I understand that. That makes sense. But why the bees? Why the birds and the bees?
Well... Probably, I don't know.
I don't know. You see, within nature, forgive my ignorance, within nature there is no relationship between bees and birds, is there?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Nothing's going on.
But probably what it was, if the parent found it hard to say, you know, daddy puts his penis at mummy's vagina, it was much easier to say, like in the insect world, billions of them queue up and just fill the queen with spunk for about a day.
Sure.
You know, avoiding the embarrassing intercourse.
Exactly.
That's what I think, Carl. What do you think?
Were you talking about the birds and the bees? Did anyone bring that up with you?
No, it was just in that class, wasn't it? When they put a video on.
That's what we had. No, we had a film.
And they just said, I watched that. And then...
what film, though? Basic Instinct?
It was just like, you know, two people. And all sat round the telly and watched it. One girl fainted. And they said, right, that's that. Next week, you know, prisms. Or whatever.
And did it teach you everything you needed to know?
Well, how much do you need to know?
Yeah, true. No, true. Except one kid in my class still thought a baby came out of an arse. Afterwards, he didn't understand.
I think what they should have shown on those videos is technique as much as anything.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because it was largely just instructional.
Wooing. Wooing.
What it didn't tell you was how to get into a position where this might re-evoke some interest. That should have been the first 4 weeks of the course.
Yeah, well, obviously that baby who had the kid who had a baby. What was going on there, Carl?
That was weird. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was going to be your favourite programme, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't that good in the end.
Why?
You told us about this story ages ago, didn't you?
Ages ago. I told you about a year ago about a baby that had a baby.
Yeah, a bit different. The baby that had a baby, isn't it? Whereas a Siamese twin with a breech actually just, you know, developed inside him for, you know, it wasn't even developing. It was a twin stillborn that just was inside, enveloped in the other one's body. So it's a little bit different to a baby. What had a baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually disappointed he was. Do you know what he said to me? He went, well, I thought it was going to come out. And go, oh, bloody hell, I'm 7. What a waste of my life. Like he'd been in there going, oh, hello? Hello? 7? Idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit disappointing. But there was a programme on after that, right? At 10 o'clock on Discovery, and I haven't got Discovery.
Oh, right.
It was about...
Good?
Oh, I didn't see it. This is it.
Right,
I was going to say to people, if they've got a copy of it on tape, if they can send it in.
What was it?
About a baby with 4 legs.
Right.
That was on at 10 on...
It wasn't a puppy.
No. Just,
What's it doing up there?
Yeah.
It's my baby. Oh, is it, Mum? All right then, fine. Yeah. It's got 4 legs, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do have
Look,
4 legs.
Dad's gone. He's never coming back. You've got to get over it.
so, if anyone's
It's
got
not a baby.
that, send it in.
Oh,
Right,
dear.
okay,
Send it in.
good.
So you want a tape with a baby with 4 legs. You're going to be disappointed again. It's not going to be like a baby with 4 legs who's running up the curtains. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that. It's probably going to be 2 legs and then 2 sort of like floppy appendages. You know what I mean? They're not going to be brilliant. It's not going to be like Jake the Peg. You're going to be disappointed.
Apparently Lanzarote is one of the Canary Islands.
Oh, is it?
Although we've also been told it's part of Spain.
Right.
I don't know
yeah.
who to believe.
I don't know who to believe either. That puts me back because I knew it was either one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just it.
What about it? Pilot knows, doesn't he? Pilot knows where he's going.
I thought so, yeah.
Doesn't matter then. Right, we're playing Jayhawks.
Let's play it.
Love it.
Got bored with that conversation, did you? Letter to Hermione, David Bowie. Well, we've had the most convincing answer that it's about 290,000 actual words, but possibly 3 million in our vocabulary, using all jargon and scientific stuff and all that.
Sure.
290,000. Still a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
We know so little, don't we?
Apparently the average person has about 20,000 words in their
is it?
vocabulary
Right.
and uses maybe 2,000 a week.
Really?
Yeah. Carl, obviously, slightly bringing that average down.
Carl, what do you think of that?
Single figures.
Doesn't matter, get by. Why have you got to use longer words messing about and that? Told you. That word about old, antediluvian or something. Just say old. That's a bit old, isn't it? That's a bit antediluvian and that. What's the point?
Yeah.
Get to the point.
Sure.
Busy. And things that, I mean, there's certain things that people get excited about that I think, well, what are you getting excited for?
Like what?
News, just news. Do you know I normally do the headlines and that?
Yeah. Have we got any headlines?
Not really, because there isn't that much going on.
Isn't there?
That's what annoyed me, though. There was something about a woman who's going up Everest on a bike. Do you know what I mean? And they were like, oh, brilliant. But I don't think that's that good. When someone's done it walking...
Carl, you're going to do some news stories, I think.
Well, like I said, there hasn't been that much going on. There's a story about a fella who hasn't eaten for 70 years.
Right. He hasn't eaten. Is that all that's all the information you're going to give us?
Yeah, hasn't eaten for 70 years. Hasn't had a drink, but he's all right.
That's rubbish then. Next.
It's not rubbish.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Next. Well, what is it? How is that? How is a man not eaten or drunk for 70 years?
It's that thing, isn't it? Your belly gets used to it or something.
Steve, has he misinterpreted it or is it rubbish?
Well, it does, to be honest with you, it doesn't actually offer any explanation. It just says that that's what happened.
Right, so that's rubbish.
It doesn't go on to
Next.
anything else.
A woman's had 6 organs transplanted. Woman needed a new kidney, a new heart, a new stomach, a new liver, new kidney, intestine.
Does that mean that she's the same woman?
I know. You'd
Yeah.
just say forget it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you though?
Well, not really. You know, the organ is just a lump of tissue.
If you're that knackered, call it a day. And don't waste time with that.
Yeah,
And
good advice.
there's a woman who hasn't slept for 8 years as well.
Well, that's impossible.
Again, you don't have to see that, Steve.
Yeah.
That's the news for the week.
Yeah, all rubbish.
Turn off now.
Next. Do you want to apologise once more for anyone you might have offended over the year?
Yeah, like I say, I never upset anyone. We're just chatting about stuff.
It's just chatting. It's from the heart. You see something, you say, "Oh, it looks a bit like so and so," or "Isn't it a bit?" You're not really, you don't really try and hurt anyone's feelings, do you?
But I think most people know that.
And I've got to apologise for laughing at anything you say. I actually can't help it. Again, it's not vindictive, but when Karl comes out with some of the things he says, it's impossible for me not to laugh or react. So, have a Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, before that, Rick, is there some final, for the year, Monkey News?
Tell you what, let's play a good song.
Okay.
Right, we'll have a bit of Monkey News, and then that's it.
A bit of Amy Mann, then.
Perfect.
Yep. Brilliant, this one.
Good afternoon on the Request Hour. Ricky, you've got something to tell us.
What?
In your role as head of speech,
Yeah.
you said you were going to speak.
Oh no, I've just got a fact through about a new club. It's a club I've already heard about. It's called the Chill Club, and it's upstairs at the King's Head, and it's sort of really laid back, and you go in and sit on scatter cushions and be hippie and chill out and drink till 1 and stuff. And they have like little acoustic sessions, and that's this Saturday the 31st.
Wait,
I think it's every other Saturday at the King's Head in Fulham.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I've heard good things about it, and it was sold out last week, so I said get there early. Doors are at 8:30, and a bar till 1, no entrance after 11 p.m, and it's a £5, and it's really, really cool. And sit down, sort of, trip-hoppy, folky, Portisheady, jangly sort of stuff. Right up your street, Sturgis. Not Ben's though, he likes clubbing, doesn't he? Late clubs with like loud music.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he goes to bed.
Balti didn't come out of Birmingham.
Yeah, and talking about that, I mean, no one has phoned to confirm or deny.
I heard the
Birmingham
dish,
thing, so.
not the actual dish, not the pot, not the lump of clay, but the stuff in it, the particular blend of herbs and spices that we now know as Balti.
Originated in Birmingham.
I'm ruling it as valid.
Maybe he's right. Hold on, no, because it's not the blend of spice. It is the fact that it's called Balti because you eat it out of the pot, and that I think he's right.
You're embarrassing yourself now, Gervais.
Oh God, I'm backtracking. But thinking about it, yeah, it's not the ingredients. It's the important thing is that it's cooked in that, and of course they didn't invent that there. I think he's right, Sturgis.
Well, in that case,
Slade it is then.
No, Black Sabbath.
Slade, I'll get lost. Slade. And if we're counting
Black
Led Zeppelin, if we're counting Led Zeppelin, obviously Led Zeppelin.
No.
Black Sabbath.
Sabbath are better than Zeppelin.
Oh, come on.
No, you're wrong. You're having a mental aberration if you think...
Go on, give me an example.
Well, there's a fantastic story. Just the ludicrousness, is that right? Where's that word?
That's a word now.
Ludicrosity.
That'll do, yeah. Tony Iommi was asked when they hit big in America what it was like for Black Sabbath, and he said, it was mad. We went back to the hotel and there was like 10 Satanists sitting outside the hotel room, all dressed in black, with black candles. So he blew the candles out and sung Happy Birthday to them.
Yeah.
So
but Led Zeppelin said, and I think that sums it up.
Are you squeezing your lemon?
Yeah, I'm squeezing my little lemon. I'm putting my little cocktail chipolata on the table between 2 pickled onions and seeing if that
and the juice is running down your leg.
Yeah, and the juice is running down my leg, indeed. Well, we've embarrassed ourselves.
Yes.
I think in a way we might have embarrassed XFM, and I know...
Certainly,
Mainly,
we've embarrassed London.
Yeah.
XFM 104.9. It's just gone 3:15 on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Request Hour. It's your choice of music. I think we'll have some more music now. This is for Gary O'Donnell, who says chocolate is the best thing to come out of Birmingham. I can't say the brand name because then apparently I'm advertising. But it's that chocolate.
Out of Bourneville.
Yeah.
That's not like you to advertise, is it, Sturge? No. No. I wouldn't. No, Sturge. I wouldn't say you advertise. I wouldn't say at.
I wouldn't say that.
No,
I would say that.
I mean, you don't want to be pampered.
No.
It's
Sky's
like
the limit. The sky is the limit. You know. No.
Exactly. It's like you've won the lottery.
It's the dry wife weep that I like.
Yeah.
Public Enemy. Anthrax. Bring the noise. That's for Gary O'Donnell this afternoon on the Request Hour. It's XFM 104.9. It's just gone 3:20. Are we going to give away your prize that you bought in specially?
We have a winner. Mark Adams from Harrow. With his undercracker explanation.
Yeah.
It is the same one that dropped off Duffo.
Is it?
He just called.
Well, he is a star.
He's won it. He'll be able to Gary's voice check challenge. How good are you at imitating comedian Michael Barrymore? Try this famous catchphrase. All right. You'll be able to do that.
Yeah,
You'll be able to impress your friends and family.
That's just
It's like, I
amazing.
can do it. All right.
See?
Yeah.
Where is he? Where's Barrymore?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Well, he's at the back. Are you
was he
are you all right
was
at
he
the
in
back?
then?
And obviously Norman Collier.
Wow.
Norman Collier. Like that. That's Norman Collier there.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Hey, my name is Michael Caine.
So, yeah.
They are.
It's like he's in the studio.
Actually, it is nice to see you, Claire, to see you nice. Oh, these are great
that's
tips.
brilliant.
He didn't, well, I have to keep
Why are
taking
you
off the pop
playing?
shield. I know, because I can hit it and be Norman Collier.
All right. that really hurts my ears.
I
in
believe
the headphones.
if they were going to rename this book, they call it the Bible too, the good book.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing. And it's
Mark
on your-
Adams didn't just wasn't grateful for he claimed it. He said, yes, I claimed that book.
Really?
Yeah.
He phoned up
And
with his
quite
address.
rightly, he is
Actually,
the winner.
because we'd forgotten about it, actually. So thanks
Yeah.
for reminding us.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Have we got his address, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Marvellous. I've completely lost my train of thought now. What was I going to
nice.
do next?
What's the chances of that? Usually you're so slick, you know where you are, you're together, good links, you can string a sentence together. No, it's obviously
No,
our
that's somebody
fault.
else. That's Jackie
Let's leave the
Brambles.
studio and see how good Claire is. We'll leave the studio.
Go on.
Yeah, if you would.
We're off.
Yeah.
This is going to be pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute then.
Yeah, okay.
All right then. See ya. No, still not working. Wednesday afternoons in the capital with Fluke Atom Bomb on the request out this afternoon as requested by Phil. I've got my train of thought back.
Yeah.
It worked. you see?
Yes.
Marvellous. It's
well
going
worth waiting for as
incredibly
well.
It's
Yeah.
going incredibly well. Now, you may remember all this week I've been trailing a very special guest that was going to be joining us this afternoon. Martin Clunes was going to be here.
The boy Clunes.
Sadly, as you've probably noticed, he's not.
No.
He's a very busy man.
Yeah,
he's
there's
got
lot-
lots of
it's-
stuff to do.
Yeah, it's all the press for the launch in that Terence Higgins
Yeah.
trust campaign.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's cool with us. And he's going to give us a call on Friday.
He is indeed. He's
Which would
busy
be
all this week.
brilliant.
But I mean, I've got Matt in instead.
Yeah.
'Cause, he's got big ears.
They're beautiful and big.
Yeah. And you smell a booze as well.
Well, yeah, there is that, but you know.
Hold on, no, I'm not. No, well, yeah, smell of booze, but we mean we're not saying Martin Clune smells of booze. We were taking reference to his character in
Yeah.
Maybe Badly.
Yeah.
We're not saying he likes a drink. We're not saying he's like a nonce. We, he might like a drink. We're not saying
not
he's
a lu- I'm not saying he's a lush,
No,
you know. Yeah.
or a teetotal.
But you're saying I reek of ale?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only because I spill most of it.
Yeah, well, it's that
It's not my fault. After the,
after
18th
the
one.
accident.
It was
Yeah,
balancing it on
yeah.
their backs that didn't go down
I
too
felt
well.
terrible the other day, though.
Yeah, it's regular as clockwork. On the hour, his right hand starts going,
Yeah.
then his left hand starts going,
Yeah.
and if he's got a beer in it, it goes all over the place.
It's a bit messy, doesn't it, man?
Pavlovian conditioning, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since the age of 14, you can't keep his wrist still.
The best thing to come out of Birmingham, so says Steve in Surrey. Ricky, the best thing to come out of Birmingham is yourself when you leave.
What?
If you were to go to Birmingham tomorrow
Oh, and then
for the
leave
day
it.
and then leave Birmingham the
I'd be the
next
best.
day, you'd be the best thing to come out of Birmingham. That's a compliment.
Excellent, that's not. What, even better than Pig from Pipkins? Presumably.
Well, presumably.
The best, it says the best, that's it.
I don't think you're ever going to leave Birmingham if you go there again after saying that about the people in Leamington Spa.
But they can't-
They're getting a lynch squad together at the moment.
Luckily, they can't hear us.
Because they've got no ears.
Because the little radio waves that we do just die after
That's
the
true.
M25. They go, oh, and that was Mulder and Scott.
And then it's just quiet.
Yeah,
Tumbleweeds.
yeah.
Yeah.
We are the tumbleweeds. Carl Graham. Gas mask Grimshaw. Oh, yeah. Mummy, my
you
head's getting
impressed
hot
with
again.
this? Are you impressed?
I am. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
You see, Wednesday afternoons at XFM means it's Matt's day. Matt, have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, Wild Horse wouldn't drag me away.
No. No. I think you meant to say wild horses, actually.
I know what I mean. Sturgis.
Thank you. It's for the person who phoned or faxed in last week asking for Frente, and we didn't have it. And you said to me, Ricky, you can't say you don't have it, but I honestly didn't have it, but now I have it, so whoever wanted it, it's for you.
Excellent.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What I just said then?
probably
For someone.
retired now.
Yeah.
To the country. I can't wait for Frenty anymore. Let's shoot off.
So who have you've just had someone on the phone or on the fax saying
I
about
was voting for the sneaker pimps if they're from Birmingham. I didn't know if they were
Are
or
they
not.
I don't know if sneaker pimps are from Birmingham.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
I think they are. Them small potatoes compared to
the Sabbath.
Yeah, the Sabs.
Exactly.
What is this obsession with Sabbath? I always thought Sabbath were a bit of like a joke rock band. Like,
I can't believe you
Them
said that.
Led Zeppelin is like the mould of the first rock gods, the greatest British band of what?
Yeah, who have Led Zeppelin got an influence? You know what they've influenced? That whole brand of poodle rockers with big hair like Extreme. That's who they've influenced.
That's not their
Whereas
fault.
the Sabs, their influence has been really heavy, great rock bands like Nirvana and things like that. You know?
Sabbath are the best thing to come out of Birmingham, Ricky.
Without
It's
any
as
shadow
simple
of a
as
doubt.
that.
Okay, let's do it up to Thursday. I want proper votes, right, on faxes, right? Who is the best, the most influential, the best band out of Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath?
You're
Simple as
playing
that.
with fire.
It's like comparing Bobby Davro to Tommy Cooper. It's honestly,
I don't think so.
I believe it is.
I think it's like comparing, let's see,
Go on.
Europe
Right.
with Bernard Butler. Bernard Butler being Led Zeppelin. Black Sabbath.
Wow, that's a bit abstract.
But they're both completely crap.
Yeah.
Oh, whereas Bobby Davro's brilliant.
So tomorrow, Ricky, you said tomorrow we're going to have a debate.
It's like comparing something I don't like very much with something I like a lot more.
yeah,
But you
well,
like
that's
the
fair enough.
Smiths, so you're erring on the side of soft, aren't you? Whereas Sabbath are hard.
Yeah, well, I like hard stuff as well.
So you like Europe and hate Bernard Butler?
No!
Is that
Other
what
way
you're saying?
round. Other way
You
round.
hate Tommy Cooper, but you loved Bobby Davro. How's that work?
No!
Well, that's what you're saying.
They're twisting it, Claire. Please vote for me. I'm by myself in the
No.
studio. 0171 580 2000.
Never vote for it.
Led Zeppelin's better than Black Sabbath.
A lot better today, by the way, because I've been ill all week with this cold.
Yeah, the mucus fairy came in the night, did he?
Yeah, he did actually. It was great.
Well,
Anyway, yeah.
There's this fantastic thing from Bristol University. It was in the Times. Forget hot toddies. The best remedy for a cold is a cup of coffee, according to psychologists at Bristol University.
Yeah.
The drink largely eliminated the effects of having a cold. They reported after experiments with 100 volunteers. Trials with vodka had failed to show any beneficial effects on mood or performance. Were these trials by vodka, by chance, done around the Christmas party period?
Yeah, they've got to make it look good. Oh, and the control can be coffee.
Yeah, there you are, exactly.
Vodka versus anything. Coffee, yeah. We do our own.
Yeah,
Vodka
definitely.
versus whiskey.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that gold blend couple was always. They never come to the door going, it's not dribbling down. I've just come for some, oh, Jesus, wipe your nose, you filthy, oh, Jesus. Because it obviously,
You've been drinking vodka, haven't you? Not the coffee.
yeah, oh no. Oh, you pissed and you got snot running down your mouth. Oh, and I fancied a good couple of... Sabbath is like Marilyn Manson. Led Zeppelin is more Radiohead.
No way.
Oh, no.
Sabbath is like Reef,
You're
and
trying-
Led Zeppelin is like the Foo Fighters.
No.
No.
0171 580 2000. Who's the more influential British band, Sabbath or Zepp? Come on, it's obvious. The answer's Led Zeppelin.
I'll fax you something tomorrow.
Okay.
That will tomorrow will be revealed.
Yeah, okay.
It's Black Sabbath, Ricky.
I seem to have run out of coffee. Come in, I've got some... Oh, sorry.
I've been drinking vodka all day.
0171
It's
580
not getting any better.
2000. It's sort of a Led Zeppelin versus Sabbath type quiz.
Yeah,
It is,
it's
isn't it?
not a quiz, is it?
Yeah, no. Well, it is really, because there is a right answer. There is obviously a right answer.
hello.
Well, no. Objectively speaking, there must be a right answer.
king of corruption.
which has been, who has been more influential. We could trace it back. Of course, we're not the people to do it.
From the Midlands.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm forgetting the Midlands.
Oh, really?
now.
We're forgetting the Midlands
Just
now.
out of those two, it doesn't matter where they came from.
Oh, it's a fun fight.
Who is a more influential band on the world rock scene, Sabbath or Zeppelin?
Sabbath.
Zeppelin.
Sabbath.
Keenan's 2-1. At least it's 2-1. Right, I'll get rid of him now, and we'll be evens, and then it'll be on a vote.
0171 580 2000. We've got 10 more minutes to leave Campfield.
Let's ask Campfield.
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 That is the... Hold on.
Go and get him. He's
We're
in
just going to get him.
Anyway, Matt, let's a bit of small talk here.
Yeah.
So you've enjoyed yourself today, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's wrong. He's
He
so
is wrong, isn't he?
Yeah, he's having an aberration. Oh, he's here.
He hasn't been listening. Right.
Right.
Have you heard what we've just been doing?
I've got no
Okay, right.
Ian Campfield.
Don't
Completely impartial.
Seriously, you two look away, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, don't know what we think or who thinks, just answer the question, right?
Right.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
who is the most influential band right, on the world rock scene?
Right.
Don't give me any clues.
No.
Don't,
No,
seriously.
we're not saying anything.
Who, in your opinion, is the most influential band, it's the better band for you, and who influenced more people, out of Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath?
And what scene? The rock scene. They're
Yeah,
all rock
the most
scene.
influential in rock and
The
pop.
best band.
Yeah.
Best band. It's got to be Led Zeppelin.
Yes! Yes! I'm taking that. Yes! That's it. That's it. That's
You're
it.
scum.
That is it.
You're scum.
Because Led Zeppelin were Led Zeppelin when they weren't. They folded up Black Sabbath great albums with Ozzy Osbourne. 20 years after that, I'm afraid they went crap. You didn't stipulate the Ozzy Osbourne people.
You said, if we asked Camfield, that would be definitive. You said it, you laid it on the line, we didn't give any clues. Camfield said, Led Zeppelin, that's it, I'm happy with that. Play a record.
Even talk to the listeners,
Right,
Sturgis.
this is
Don't
incredible.
even
Why?
talk to them.
Why?
Because they're
What
cloth-
happened?
they're
David Keenan
cloth-eared.
took all these, right? Led Zeppelin got every vote except one. Every single person was for Led Zeppelin except one, and that wasn't to Black Sabbath, that was for Dave Keenan. Out of those two, said, I'll vote Dave Keenan, give him his own show. So Zeppelin got all the votes, Sabbath got none, Dave Keenan got more than Black Sabbath. Thank you, it's official.
For the discerning punter, of course, Black Sabbath will always be there. But for people that just say, you know,
For people who haven't got
Bonnie
phones,
Tyler.
people who can't use the phone. I like the phone, but I like the phone, but I can't use the phone. No, of course, people who can use modern technology, it's Led Zeppelin.
excuse
Thank
me
you.
a minute, who did you say, Sturgis?
Well, I was going for Sabbath.
Right, Sabbath. And did you do the Friday Rock Show on Radio 1?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Arrest my
right.
case. No, arrest my case.
Yeah, and so
arrest
do
my
I.
case.
And so
no,
do
and so do I.
And so do I.
You can shout
I
like
think
that.
I do.
Well,
I
look
think
at
I
this.
laid my case before you, and I rested it there, and it was lounging. Wait.
SFM.
That is practically it from us today. Ricky's stormed out of the studio. Keenan stormed with him to answer the phone. You can come back in again, Ricky. This is my goodbye link.
Okay, go on.
Goodbye
Oh,
for today.
that's fantastic.
Wow.
Genius. Well done.
All those years.
And well done to Led Zeppelin for being voted the greatest band, most influential band out of them and Black
We,
Sabbath.
tomorrow, Ricky, it's a shame Matt can't be with us, but tomorrow we are going to have like a Gary Crowley Battle of the Bands
Yeah.
type thing, I
Yeah.
think. Like a
Why?
bit of a demo clash.
Why? Why dig
Because
your
I
hole
want to
deeper?
take this a bit further.
No. What? Keenan's
You have
missing?
to.
I just want to play...
It's in fighting mood.
More Zep. See?
I know.
Tomorrow...
You think they know.
Thank
Tomorrow.
you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being discerning, intelligent people. Keep the faxes coming. To Ricky Gervais and Claire and Matt and Dave. They like Black Sabbath.
It's been a pleasure, Matt, having you on the show
Yes,
this
can I
afternoon.
say something before I go?
Well, I'm just going to say, I'm going to play Mazzy Star into Ian Campfield, Fade Into You, and this is for Melinda,
Right.
who wants to hear it, so that's what I'm going to be playing. But I just want to say, Matt, thank you. Will
That's
you
all right. Can I
come
say
again
something?
Next yeah.
Can I just say to Vanessa, food's not love.
It was beautiful. It was a great show.
Worth waiting a week for, wasn't it? Yeah, it's good. The fingerprints of a koala bear are so similar to that of a human being that if they were found at the scene of a crime, the police would not be able to tell the difference.
Is that... Well, that is the fact that I remember.
That is the fact.
And is it true?
Well, it depends what sort of crime it
where-
was, really.
But you got this from a reliable source.
Of course, the internet.
So let me get this right. Fingerprints of a koala bear are so similar to those of a human being
Yeah.
that if they were found at the scene of a crime, the police would think that a human had committed that crime.
Yeah. Or vice versa, maybe.
What kind of a crime is that?
The great koala bear eucalyptus robbery.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they've come in, right? All the police have come in, the detectives, right? Quincy's come strolling in about half hour later, and they go, "It's all right, Quince, we've solved this one. This is obviously a human being." He goes, "Oh, is it? Oh, is it?" They go, "Well,
Yeah, of course it is. There's a bloke here. He's been bludgeoned to death with a lead pipe in the conservatory. He's a big lad. It's probably a 6-foot bloke, and he's hit him with the right hand by the window. Quincy goes, "Oh, it's a 6-foot bloke, was it?" "Oh, yeah." I go, "Yeah." Well, he goes, "Oh, right, no, it's just that, you've ruled out the possibility of 5 koala bears standing on each other's shoulders, have you?"
In a long coat.
Yeah, with the trilby on.
Obviously.
The bottom one's the fat one going, "Oh, where are you going?" And the top one's going right, left, and they've snuck
past the security guy.
Yeah, and they've got...
He's just said, "Go on through, sir."
Yeah,
yes.
Go on through, yeah, it's at press.
Yeah.
They've gone press, right? And they've gone in there, right? And they've got this bloke, they've got his confidence, they've got a false moustache, obviously.
Of course they have.
Like you're growing,
yeah.
Right? And they go, "All right, mate," and they go, "Oh, what's that over there?" The top one's gone, and the bottom one's holding it all up. Then they just scatter.
Dump the coat.
They just leave a coat, like an empty coat with a hat on it. Right? And the thing is, I think Quincy knows because he's already rounded them up and he's got a confession out of them.
Right.
And so he's just being really smug. And they're going, "Oh, yeah, it's a bloke, yeah, it's a human being, yeah. Well, look, Quincy, the fingerprints. Yeah, let's have a look at these." And they go, "Oh, they're just like those." They go, "Yeah." Right? And but the thing is, I think that there's a Mr. Big.
Do you?
Yeah, but he's up the tree getting stoned on eucalyptus going, he's counting his cash.
He's just up there hanging loose, counting his cash.
He's fingerprinted, he's got an alibi, and these pawns...
They're not going to pin anything on Mr. Big.
They couldn't.
Because he's used those koala pawns in his...
Yeah.
He's a devilish fiend.
Yeah, and they've done all the work. The little fat one, he's got bad shoulders now.
Yeah.
He's got 4 on him. And the tall one's got the little head with the trilby. He was at the top, because he can wield... like a lead pipe, or the hat fitted him. The hat. You've got that letter?
Ah, yes. No, I have. No, I'm gonna wait till later about this. There's a great letter. I'll wait till later.
Well, I'll play a song then.
Oh, please do. But, well, be careful. I mean, if you're a police officer, if you're listening, if you're currently investigating a crime, you've got fingerprints, you think you've sewn it up, think again.
Just think.
Have you looked at the koala angle?
Expect the unexpected.
One from this bag.
Yes, so that's the first bag. So you seem to care about what bag it is. Is that
because the bags are quite important.
Right, okay.
I take one from this bag.
Yeah.
And then I come up with a band name such as, let me see, the Riff Masters.
No, just do that one. Take it from any bag, yeah. To do that mine. Take it any one of my bags.
Either bag?
Yeah.
All right. Axil is the first word.
Yeah.
This is going to be a cool band.
Yeah.
Axil Face. Axial Face.
Good, isn't it?
I come in with great ideas. I come in here, I present these ideas, and you just ruin them. You just take the mick.
Read that letter.
Oh, can I just, by the way, before I do that, can I just mention that there is an email address?
Yeah.
What show is this? How many shows have we done now? 4 or 5?
5 or 6.
Anyway, there is an email address, and I'm thinking that lots of our listeners, I'm almost certain, will have access to internet email nonsense. I personally don't understand it, but if you do, then you can write to ricky-gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Ah, there's a bit of a drawback with email.
Go on.
I don't read it.
Do you not know how to do it?
No, I just don't bother.
Get one of the lackeys.
I empty my pigeonhole about once every 2 weeks.
ricky-gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Letter's got more chance.
Well, possibly.
I like getting letters.
Here's a letter. Dear Ricky, responding, things I could do for you. Here's the important bit. And this is, by the way, from Siobhan.
Yeah.
Siobhan in Willesden. Things I could do for you. Nice, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
Make you a hat.
That's the one I want.
Gervais, she can make you a hat. She is a professional hat maker.
Yeah.
Is it a milliner? Is that the name?
Yeah.
But she's a professional hat maker. She can make you a hat.
I love
Ricky
it.
Gervais. What kind of a hat? What would you fancy? I see you in a fez.
No.
Little red fez.
Oh, I know what I want. I want one, those top hats. Those
Yes.
sort of velvety ones.
Yes.
But squashed down one side like Constantine
Of
maybe the
course.
top up. You know what I mean?
Like a dino.
Yeah.
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 That'd be beautiful. Beret?
Never, no. Beret?
What kind of what is that? What kind of hat is that?
It's a frisbee.
It's berets. It hasn't even got a...
It's when some bloke, he does philosophy for a week, or he's sort of doing French, and he comes in to the student union with a beret on and a goatee, and the first thing you do is take it off and throw it out the window.
Of course you do.
Because you're with the cool people, and he's going, "Oh, that's really funny, isn't it? Yeah, it's so mature. Yeah." And you go, "No, it's not mature, but it's funny."
We're just having a laugh.
Anyone you see wearing a beret in a student union or in a pub, just Pop it off. Frisbee it across the... I'll tell you, you will be the most popular bloke in that
Use
pub.
him like he's sort of piggy in the middle. You're just throwing it, to different people. It kind of bonds the pub. People they leave the quiz machine.
Yeah.
They come over and they're joining in, and you're just throwing. He's screaming, "Please give me my berry back!"
In fact, I reckon if you threw it and it hit the hardest bloke in the pub's pint over, he'd look over and they go, "Who did that?" And they go, "I did, but he was wearing it." And I go, "Fair enough, mate." And he, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he goes straight to the guy that was wearing the beret.
Got to, like,
What kind of a hat? What kind of a hat is that? It's French. I mean, there's the point. That's the answer.
I don't want to get you on French people.
No, I know, but all I would say to you is he's got no brim. You see, that can be healthy.
Can we get Siobhan in to measure me up for a hat?
So Siobhan, maybe if Siobhan's listening, she could give us a call.
Her mate makes clothes. So
Well,
I could have the whole suit done.
No, I was just going to mention that. She's got a friend, Catherine. She wants us to mention Catherine. Catherine's just setting up a new business, all right? So best of luck with that, Catherine. And anyway, she can make stuff for you as well.
Top hat and tails.
Top hat and tails, Gervais. You would look fantastic.
I would, wouldn't I?
We would send you to the Ritz.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Oh, it would be beautiful.
And a cummerbund.
Oh, what?
Is that the right word?
That would be great. You in a top hat and tails. Lovely. Lovely.
Why does it matter which bag it is then?
It's too complicated. Let's explain in a minute.
Okay.
You've got tickets to give away, Gervais. We've almost forgotten about it.
Yeah. Well, I've got to think of some questions as well.
All right. Well, let's just find out what the prize is first.
Right. We've got a pair of Gus tickets at Ulu for Friday the 13th of February.
Right. Let me have a look. Do I need to hand them to me?
Look at that. Yeah.
I'll just confirm that they're real.
Of course they're real.
I'm like that fella on the lottery. They always go to somebody, a member of the street, or somebody in a panto somewhere.
Yeah.
To choose the numbers, And I'm just going to be like that, just checking.
I'll go. Just check that that's a real fork. Yeah. Don't check too. Don't. You've bent it.
Right.
You've bent it, mate. You've bent the fork, mate. Now I can't do the trick. Go on.
So 2 tickets to see Gus at the University of London Union, Mallet Street, London, on Friday the 13th. All right, 2 tickets there. Yes, bona fide, Gervais.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
Corner shop.
All right, let me just check.
Already
Yes.
both nights sold out. That's sought after.
2 corner shop tickets here, plus Les Rhythm Digital.
This is like a real prize
It
on
is
our show,
wonderful.
isn't it?
It's wonderful. That's on Wednesday, the 4th of March. Again, at the University of London Union. All right, 2 tickets there for them.
2 tickets to Catherine Wheel, mate.
To see Catherine Wheel again at ULU, and Catherine Wheel plus special guests on Thursday, the 26th of February. So we've got the tickets there. All right, so we got 6 tickets. In
Right, I've
total.
got a question. I've got a question for the first one.
Okay, was that Gus?
Yeah.
All right. So
First one is Gus.
the question.
A good, cool name there, Gus. Does it matter which bag they would have been in?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll take any answer.
What? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll take yes or no. I better remind them of the phone number.
Please
Hold on,
do.
1 minute. 0171 580 2000. Call me! I forgot I'd done that one.
So yes, 2 tickets for Gus. The question again, please, Gervais.
Does it matter which bag they were in? And again, it doesn't really matter, yes or no. I just take anything.
All right, Catherine Wheel. Have you got a question for Catherine Wheel?
Catherine Wheel. Yeah, when I used to do it, when I was little, and we used to have a Catherine Wheel, my dad would nail it to the shed, set it at the light. Well, the nail was way too big and tight. You know what I mean? It moved a little bit, and then what we watched was this thing just burn out.
Yeah.
It was more of a sort of like a Catherine blob.
Catherine Blob.
Yeah, and the question is, that's all right, isn't it? It's not so much a question. The question is, that's all right, isn't it? And again, I'll accept anything. Right, I'd better remind him of that number again. Hold on.
Give him the number.
Hold on.
We've got Catherine Wheel tickets to give away at the University of London Union.
And the question is, not so much a question is, what was it?
Catherine Blob.
Catherine Wheel, blob.
It's all right.
Is that all right? Yeah, or something like that. 0171 580 2000. Call me up on it.
Right. So it's going well, Gervais.
Right, Gus, doesn't matter what's bag it in, the answer doesn't matter.
Okay.
Catherine Wheel, that's all right, isn't it? Right. And corner shop.
All right, now you've got to. Now this is a gem of a prize.
I know, already
We've
sold
got
out.
2 tickets to see Corner Shop. The gig is sold out. We've got Les Rhythm Digital, a very cool band name there. They're going to be supporting Corner Shop. It's on Wednesday, the 4th of March. 2 tickets to give away. And the question, Gervais, is.
The corner shop in Coronation Street was owned by Councillor Roberts. What was his first name?
All right, the number, please, Gervais.
Hold on, hold on 1 minute.
Quick. I'll just remind you of the other questions.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Gus, right? Would it matter which bag they were in?
Right.
I'll accept yes or no.
Yes.
Catherine Wheel, that's all right, isn't it? Again, anything. And corner shop.
Roberts.
What was his birthday? The number to call.
0171 580 2000 is the number to call.
Catherine Wheel. Corner shop tickets for you.
I told you they'd understand.
I must say, Gervais, that was one of the most electrifying radio quizzes I've ever heard. Do you know what I mean? I think if we could option that for the telly, we could get the whole spin-off thing going, a board game as well.
Yeah,
it would just be beautiful.
Oh, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead.
That is just great, Gervais. Oh man, we're just giving away 6 tickets.
Right now, your idea was a good one. All 6.
Yeah, my idea was to give away all 6 tickets to the first person to phone up and give us a damn good reason why they should have them.
Yeah, it's a bit traditional though, isn't it? It's sort of like you answer a question right and you win a prize.
Yeah.
I think this is better.
Yeah.
But we can do yours if you want.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got 10 CDs.
Right.
To the person who thinks why they should have all 6 tickets.
You confused me.
Well, I'm going to give 10 CDs because the tickets are gone.
Right.
To the person with the best reason why they should have the 6 tickets.
Right.
But they can't have the 6 tickets because they've gone.
So they're going to get 10 CDs?
Instead.
What's the number to call?
Oh, you caught me out. Hold on, 1 minute.
Let me just rephrase that. Basically, we've got 10 CDs to give away.
Yeah.
If you can give us a good reason why you should have the tickets.
Yeah. Which you can't have.
Terps.
Old newspapers. A lot of my audience carry around bags full of old newspapers going back for a long time. I've no idea why. But everyone that ever speaks to me goes, "You Ricky Gervais?" Oh yeah. I go, "I've got these." And they're all old, tabloids. And I go, "What are the papers for?" And they look at me as though I'm mad, so I leave it. But, there must be a market there.
It's not really the sort of ABC 1 category that I think a lot of advertisers are after, is it?
Is there an Epsilon Minor category for me?
The thing,
I like them. I like my. All right, what's this? For example, right, Steve. Right, this is the sort of quality, right? Okay. Whoever phones up for no reason at all, okay, sends me a CD, right? Right. So call for absolutely no reason at all, right? And don't give your reason to him out there, and send me a CD. What? I want the winner, right? I'll take caller number. 0171 580 2000 is the number to call.
Tinfoil hats. Are they trying to steal your mind? Buy tinfoil hats. That's the kind of ad you're going to have on this show, Gervais.
Batteries. I've got loads of batteries. Don't use them. That was that. Oh, found that. What's that? What have you got there? Loads of newspapers.
Gervais, the phone lines are buzzing.
I know, yeah.
The phone lines are buzzing.
Yeah.
I can't understand it. It's the same when another station gives away a holiday to New York.
Yeah.
It's the same reaction.
Yeah.
To whatever the hell it was you said. What was your competition?
It was a good competition.
What was it?
The competition was someone's got to phone up for no reason at all, not give Nick the reason, and send me a CD, and they're the winner.
The phone lines are buzzing.
Yeah. Well, it's a good competition.
How do you do this?
It's a good competition.
I cannot compute.
Well, if you can't see that is a good prize to win, then there's something wrong with you.
Sorry, I just can't understand it. I don't think it's my kind of humour.
The competition is this, Steve.
I think you're a bit wacky. Don't really understand.
You're frightened, aren't you? You're frightened. And these people, they're not your phone up, but come into the studio.
I know.
You were scared last week, weren't you? He came in the week as well.
I'm kind of like Barrymore, that sort of thing. I think he's really funny.
Yeah.
Do you mean Barrymore?
No.
Sort of Cilla Black.
Steve, you're funny. But nowhere near as funny as me.
Just with the calls and the competitions.
The competition,
I think it just sort of goes over my head.
Look, the competition is this. Oh, sorry to Mark Adams as well. Nick cut you off and he's a regular listener. The competition is this. Someone phones up for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Don't give the reason away. Send me a CD is the winner.
It's the way you don't even use grammar.
There's no need.
Just use words.
Yeah.
Do you take the words that you say out of these bags? And is that how you form your sentences and your competition?
I don't think of it as forming sentences. I think of it as when my head gets hot, I have to cool it down. And speech is the best thing. It's sort of like, do you know what I mean? I'm walking on the street and I have to talk, and it sort of cools it down.
I've got some people who've called John has called from North Harrow, Louise from Clapton, Claire from Hendon, Paul from Maida Vale.
Yeah.
I don't know why they called.
No reason.
I don't know who they are.
No reason.
Going back to the competition that you set,
Yeah. I like that one.
we've had a fella, Karl, from Catford.
Yeah.
Now, he phoned up to try and offer us a suggestion as to how we can receive money for free by begging for it without breaking the law.
Oh, he's the winner then.
And, is he?
Yeah.
Well, right.
So,
The fella on the phones, the fella who's manning the phones even managed to get a CD out of him, persuaded him to send us a CD.
he needs to be the winner anyway, even if he hadn't sent the CD.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to pick a song here. I haven't worked out my next song. I
Gervais.
did that for a while.
Gervais,
What?
I don't want to work here anymore.
Yeah,
Is that all right? Do you mind if I...
No, there'd be plenty of people wanting to fill your shoes, and think of all the old newspapers I'll get out of it. Wait a minute.
was on the tube earlier, Gervais. Now, I know that you walk into work,
Yeah.
but I do have to take the tube. And there's a kid on there, sat opposite me, 10, 11 maybe, all right? And he looks quite normal.
12 at the most.
Yeah, he's an ordinary looking kid, just got the sort of, street clothes on or whatever. Looks perfectly normal. He's not the kind of kid that's going to get bullied at school, just normal looking kid. Except, Gervais, he was wearing a deerstalker hat. Now, what's happening there?
Oh, I love
Do you know what I mean? When he goes to school on Monday morning, if he's wearing the hat, they're just going to kick the hell out of him.
Well, right, we'll pass that on to Howard. We'll keep that. And as I said, anyone wants to get hold of Howard, do it via us. He doesn't want to give out his address, obviously. Might attract mad people. Now, I read in the paper years ago, there was this guy, right, and he was from Sheffield, and he was at the birth of Christ. He'd lived before as a cow. Okay? Right.
Yeah.
But that's not all. Another bloke who also lived in Sheffield saw this. I said, I don't believe it. So was I. Right? So what's the chance of that? I go, yeah, I was a cow as well. And they started this cult called Cattle for Christ. It's just two of them. But I just imagine people going to say, I was a donkey. Good, did you see it? No, there was like a beam in the way. I couldn't see. Nor could I. No, I was being milked. Couldn't see a thing. Where were you? I was a chicken. So you saw everything. No, I was out, wasn't I? I was so close.
Poultry for the prodigal son. Would have been beautiful. Yeah, no, but I'm sure there are all kinds of societies like this, and perhaps if you're a member of one, then we'd like to find out all about you.
Two idiots talking nonsense on the radio.
It's a cult.
Yeah, of course it is. Well, I am. Oh, we're going to recreate it. The tension, the smells, the sights, the sounds, the excitement.
Hot dogs.
The hot dogs, most definitely the hot
A
dogs.
challenge has been set.
Yeah. Matt didn't know this, but I'm a bit of a Subbuteo buff myself. He comes in here all hard with his sheepskin on, right, with his little team under his hand and his rolled up, and I go, I play Subbuteo. I said, I do, yeah. So, the gauntlet was laid down.
It was, yeah. We've got Chile against England, but I unfortunately I haven't got Chile, so I brought in Morocco instead. Not Morocco, what they call Colombia. Colombia, yeah. So if any of the defenders mess up, I can always shoot one of them.
Yeah, of course.
And that's going to be live. It's 10 minutes each way at 20 to 3 in the
We
XFM
are
Lounge.
actually doing a proper football match,
Yeah.
UTO football match
Yeah.
on XFM this afternoon. Kick off at 20 to 3, so it's 10 minutes each way.
Yeah.
And we'll be dipping in occasionally to see
The
how
little boy
it's going.
Fraser is going to be the referee.
Marvellous.
He's the only one that can fit on the pitch and run round.
Of course.
without disturbing any of the players.
Of course. It's a work of genius.
And I've picked my team.
Have you?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, England, I'm in. No, I've got this. Look at him. Look at it. Look at his face. Gascoigne here. He's so pleased. Look at him there. He's only an inch high. But look at it. I've got Gascoigne there. Incy, Batty, Seaman there. I don't know if I've got this all over Nigel Martin who's in goal. I'm going to put this there. But I've not mine. Matt brought it in, you filthy. So, anyway, we're going to...
Apparently for goalkeeper's choice, though, most women prefer flowers to semen. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to go and they'll check out the pitch, warm up, and Matt,
And where are we doing it? In the XFM Lounge?
Matt's another pint. Yeah, and we're live linked with referee and everything. It's going to be amazing, Claire.
This is radio. This is what radio's meant to be like.
Yeah. Two
Football,
grown men
yeah.
playing Subbuteo and doing semen puns. That is exactly what radio is meant to be. Yeah.
As Okay, let's cross over live now to the living room just down the corner. Let's round the corner, down the corridor. You know what I'm trying to say. The crowds are there. Ricky and Matt are there. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Kick-off. Let's do it.
I've won the kick-off, Claire, and I'm starting off. Oh, there's some of the crowd, and it's off. We're away. It goes.
It's a beautiful thing. He's moved down the pitch.
It's gone for the. Oh no!
It's Chile now. Chile on the break.
Oh, it's a foul. It's a filthy, dirty foul. England. Oh, the crowd don't like that much, and he's run up there. There he is.
He flicked a plastic man.
Barry Spinnaker there, and little Tommy Tompkinson from the airline.
Jimmy Twizzler.
Oh, there he is. Oh, but they've given it away straight away. It's the number 11 there, and he's running all the. It's a goal kick. Goal kick. It's a goal kick. There's little boy Fraser there on his horn, right?
On his high horse.
Half time. Half time.
Half time.
That's it. No, we'll be back in a minute.
That's ridiculous.
Riley.
That is stupid.
We can have a penalty shootout then.
I nearly sprained myself then. I had to stop in mid-swing. That's happened before, though.
We will be back at the XFM
Mum, I don't want any tea. I'm busy.
You're very good with your fingers.
Right after this. The score, England versus Chile, is 0-0. It's time to go back to the XFM living room. For the second half of the match this afternoon, let's see how it's looking.
Well, Claire, England are down to 10 men. I had to pull one of my players off at half-time.
That's very kind of you. My boys only get oranges.
I used to do that to mine, but they wouldn't put the tights on and have the bag over their head. But here we go. And it's look at that lovely ball there. A Hoddle-type ball into nowhere in particular. It's Chile again. They've turned around. They're in my... England... they fouled his own player. They've missed it completely. England move up there, and it's a dirty foul. It's a dirty foul.
I'll take it.
Quite a dangerous area. He's moving two. He's not... one, two,
here we go.
I've never been in such close proximity to you, Ricky.
England in possession again. Oh, look at this move here.
Is that your after show?
They're keeping it. They're playing with the ball now. It's a foul. It's a foul. He's going to take it quickly. It's there. Oh, it's dangerous. England in the 15-yard. Oh, so close.
Still England's?
Still England's there. It's in a dangerous position.
And
it's 0-0.
that is the end of the match then. So I guess, what, extra time? Penalty shootout?
Penalty shootout.
Yeah, okay.
Beckons.
Right after this. So, as we recreate the England-Chile match tonight, this afternoon, in fact, here live on XFM, down there in the living room, we have Ricky and Matt. Ricky representing England on the Subbuteo table. Matt is doing the business for Chile, although he hasn't got any Chile team members. He's using the Colombia ones. But don't you worry about that. We cross over live now back to the XFM living room.
Go.
Hello.
Oh, here we are.
Can you hear me, Claire?
Tannoy's on.
England are going to take the first penalty. It's just the best of three, and his goalkeeper keeps jumping up and kicking it with his back. His
scorpion kick.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So can I just like say as well, I feel slightly stupid because we could be in the studio pretending to play this, but we are two grown men.
You really
sprawled out.
Absolutely.
My knees are killing me. We've got the whole thing out. It took us about an hour to tape it down.
I'm in trouble with me mum because I'm missing me tea.
Yeah, right, here we go.
Okay, so let's just very quickly, so the score is 0-0. This is the penalty shootout. Off you go.
Yeah, okay.
England 1-0 up.
1-0.
England 1-0.
He saved it.
Oh, Gervais.
Amazing scenes here.
Oh, I can't believe it. Okay.
Was that a save?
Yes, of course it was.
It was a beautiful save.
England in the lead.
Oh, yes! Oh! It's 2-0. It's 2-0.
Chile have to score this to stay in.
Oh, he saved it! Oh,
amazing
Gervais
save.
is
Coming off.
I can't believe it. That's it. They can't win. Yeah! England won!
England win!
Obviously, I'm very disappointed.
Boys, well done.
Just like to say thanks to everyone that had faith in me. I knew I could do it. There was a lot of criticism, but thanks. We've done it! We've done it!
And as we say goodbye to the XFM living room, there's Chumbawamba with Tub Thumping playing over the tannoy. The boys will be back in the studio for a bit of a post-match analysis. Joined by Ricky Gervais and Matt Ambound, team captains. Ricky Gervais, England, Matt Ambound, Chile, although it was Colombia, but it's only because...
It's South American, isn't it?
Yeah.
The really embarrassing thing is not only that we actually went through with it, but that we didn't care whether it was on the radio or not. We were having a brilliant time. With my heart, I just wanted to win so badly, Claire. I just wanted to win so badly. Oh, God, and when I put that goal past him, he just, oh, God, it was just amazing.
Yeah, you looked like a happy man. And the boy Fraser did well.
He was
The little
loving
boy
it.
Fraser.
He was jumping up and down.
Loved it.
He ruled it with a rod of iron.
He did, didn't he?
I know, yeah. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Do you know what we haven't had time to do this afternoon, Matt?
What's that?
All those autographs you got in the
Schiffer,
awards.
Modine,
All of them.
Cranky.
We got all those autographs, and we were going to give them away today. Now,
Yeah,
what do
we
you
were.
reckon? Should we do it next week?
Sweet.
No, I'm going to keep them.
Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah.
To hell with the listeners.
Yeah. Keep
No,
them.
all right, we'll come up with the competition next week.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, Ricky, we have got all these autographs.
That is like a lovely prize, quite seriously. You didn't really get cranky, did you?
I didn't get cranky, no.
Got a photograph.
She was off with Pollard. Drinking
Really?
gin, yeah.
Oh, it's got to be libelous.
It was a lovely
At least he said
Allegedly.
off with drinking gin.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, once again, thank you for the effort you put in this afternoon for that match.
It is my pleasure.
And the fact that, it's not sad, the fact that you did actually play.
Oh, it was amazing.
I'll let you win.
Did you see the second goal?
I
though?
did see the second goal.
I'll let you win.
And I also, Ricky...
Oh, no, rubbish.
No, I did.
I dived the wrong way.
rubbish.
I did. I've accepted
That is
bribes.
rubbish.
No, it's true.
That is rubbish.
No, I wanted England to win, so that's it. A 3 match.
That is
No.
nice.